Hello everybody, jump scare, I know, back to first person. Today we're going to be doing a melee only challenge on Black Ops 6 Liberty Falls. No rampage inducer this time, honestly, because I'm a little scared. My overall strategy for this is hopefully melee and kill a lot of things. We do have some melee macchiato augments equipped that I will get to that I think will make this challenge a bit easier. Melee macchiato, of course, being a perk that's supposed to enhance your melee ability. Sounds fun, sounds good. Go ahead and try to get as many points as we can early on. Don't know why my knife lunged me into the zombie I had already killed. Now, I know there is a baseball bat, and I think maybe even another melee weapon, or there's another one coming, or maybe I just made that up. Who knows? But this episode, we're going to be focusing on the knife, and I would like to have another episode where we focus on the baseball bat, and we can maybe draw comparisons in this weird style of gameplay. You know what I mean? I was also going to do this map on, or this challenge on Terminus, but I thought about the parasites flying around and thought, man, that might be a bit, absolutely miserable. Plus, I know there's a bug right now with the Amalgam and Quick Revive with the Last Stand augment and the way that it procs, so it just seemed like Terminus might not have been the play. So maybe a little bit of Liberty Falls overload, but I reckon it'll be quite okay. Guys, also, if you're excited for this video, for this challenge, for all these kind of fun little weapon augment showcasings, please do like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world. It helps out the channel a ton. And I do read each and every single comment. I always have. I always will. But let's focus up. Let's figure out what we want to get done. Early on, I want to just basically, we're going to go through this way so I can get my knife upgraded maybe early on. I don't know whether it's more important to upgrade the rarity on the knife or to get melee macchiato. Probably melee macchiato. But I think we're going to go through probably this path. I like going along this path because it also gives me a training spot over here that I cannot open like the bowling alley for by going through like this little area here. It's actually a pretty good training spot. It kind of reminds me of like the banana area on town, how you wouldn't want to open the door to Speed Cola to make it a better spot. So I've kind of grown fond of doing that whenever I've been trying to grind and get all my like camo unlocks. Speaking of camo unlocks, Warzone came out and look. I think that the zombies camos genuinely so much better than the multiplayer camos. But I can't lie, those Warzone camos are kind of doing it for me, and I've never had the desire to grind Warzone, but those camos are pretty nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie to your face, they're pretty nice. I'm not even joking. I have been, God help us all, I've been playing around with the idea of a third channel, like a Warzone only channel. Just so whenever I'm grinding like this Warzone stuff, I could upload, because I think it'd be fun. Look, all I'm saying is if I enjoy a game, why not? Because I wouldn't want it on the variety channel, because the variety channel is meant for like variety, like indie games, different series and stuff. And Warzone wouldn't be a series so much as it would just be what I am doing. The dream, even though I don't like it right now, maybe it's a game I want to play daily. Maybe I can make decent content out of it. Who knows? With the third channel though, Maybe, who knows? Apothos fans eating good? I don't know. It depends. We got a lot coming up. We got a lot going on. Let's focus on what is ahead of us right now. Obviously, the knife is a 2-shot kill. I don't think it'll stay that way once we get it upgraded to green tier. I think it'll go back to a 1-shot kill. For how long, though? I don't know. We do have Vermin round coming up. We can kind of get a test here if I can upgrade it quickly enough. I don't know how ammo mods work. Okay. So, we see it's a 1-shot. Good. It looks like we are going to have a round 6 Vermin round, which is what it is. It's fine. But I don't know how ammo mods are going to work with this thing. Honestly, hey, I'll put my hands up. I'll say I didn't think we'd get this far. I didn't think it would work. I didn't even consider it. Oh my gosh. I know I got a comment on one of the last videos about how apparently the Napalm Burst ammo mod is really good. And I want to try that with I believe they recommended like the one where it spreads across the enemies, so I really want to try that, as well as getting the like cherry soda augment unlocked for, well, I was saying Elemental Pop, which lets all ammo mods proc faster. So I do want to use that in an upcoming video. So I don't even know what would be good. Would Brain Rot like maybe be good? Because with Brain Rot I kind of have like a Monkey Bomb effect, especially combined with my Melee Macchiato effect that I am very excited to show off. So maybe I think we'll do Brain Rot and try to get that Monkey Bomb effect going on. I think that'd be pretty good, pretty fun. We do have enough points now, I think, almost to go get Pack-a-Punch. After the Parasite round, we definitely will. Also, sorry if my voice is like a little hoarse. I went for about a mile-long walk, man. Dude, it was such a good walk. I've been really focusing a lot on my health and stuff lately. I've been doing workouts. I've been drinking V8 juice because I'm not the best at incorporating vegetables into my diet. So I've been taking a multivitamin as well as vitamin D pill to help supplement sunshine. Basically, multivitamins because I don't eat enough vegetables. Vitamin D is because whenever I last had blood work done, they were like, do you go outside very much? And I was like, nope. And they were like, yeah, you have, and I quote, a severe vitamin D deficiency. So I've been trying to get out more, but I'm also still taking vitamin D. I'm taking a multivitamin, and I've been working on drinking V8 juice, which all I'm going to say tastes exactly like the sauce in like a Chef Boyardee ravioli or spaghetti. So I've been able to say it because I'm a bit of what they call a connoisseur. I know what my Chef Boyardee tastes like. Man, these vermin hit hard. I'm not even gonna lie. These things hurt. These things hurt. I'm thinking a lot about my melee macchiato choice. I know you guys don't know yet. We're gonna talk about it more here in just a moment. We're gonna get over there. But I don't know if I made the right choice. I don't. I guess I can go ahead and say what choice I didn't make. I did not choose the one that lets me melee faster. I opted not to go for that one, for what I think will be a more hopefully fun option. Now, admittedly, I just had a realization I didn't consider, and that is that melee macchiato affects your knife, but I don't know if the effect I have chosen affects the knife, because it also has a punch effect, right? It's kind of like the wind punch from the thunder punch from Origins, right? So, what should happen is if I get a little group of zombies here together. In fact, we can even test it out with just the regular punch first. So, the first mod I have equipped out of the two is my punch one-shots zombies for longer. The second one I have equipped is that it can hit multiple enemies. So, you see I killed 3 enemies there. Please hit multiple enemies. Oh, no. Okay. So, I need to figure out really quickly what to do. Because this isn't necessarily a knife-only challenge. This is a melee-only challenge, but I wanted to have a focus on the knife. But I'm fine with utilizing, like, this multi-punch version, but it's so slow, right? You gotta understand, it's so slow, it's not even getting, like... I thought it'd have a bigger spread. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it'd be bigger. It's like the iDubbbz gift. That's quite small. So, if we use the knife, that means we've basically thrown away our melee macchiato augment, which I don't know how much I love. But man, I don't know how much it's doing. I also don't know if the melee macchiato damage scales at all with the current weapon held Pack-a-Punch, right? So if we say that we have to have the weapon out to do it, does it scale at all with that weapon's damage? I don't know. I haven't run the numbers. I don't know how to run those numbers. I guess I know how to run those numbers. It's more of a thing of I just haven't. We're going to hold off on it. I kind of want to try just punching. Do you think I could, like, do you think it'd work better with just yield fisticles? Maybe. Maybe I should say fisticles. It doesn't sound, like, good. It doesn't sound very good to say. But yeah. So, let's see. Let's get a little group here. Let's go. I don't know how long this will go. I don't know how we're going to be able to deal with the Abomination too. I'm quite concerned. I really am upset about the melee macchiato thing. I won't lie. This perk has been kind of underwhelming to me thus far, but maybe it'll get better. Okay, so we do have the spread effect on the punch. I don't think I can pack-a-punch my punch, but I'm gonna say, since we know it works on the punch, I'm gonna say that the melee macchiato damage would not be related to main hand damage. Basically, if you just have your fist out versus if you have a pack-a-punch. Ooh, that just whiffed. Did you guys see that complete whiff? Basically, if you have your... Ooh, wait. Huge news. Okay, this is actually big. My primary weapon just got a level from using my fists. I don't think that would happen if I was using a knife. I do think that would happen if I was holding out the gun. So, I'm going to lock in the decision that melee macchiato is your fist. So, even if you have a secondary weapon, you would no longer be able to pull out your fist, but your fists are still, like, what is being used. Kind of like a lethal. Think of your fist as a lethal. If you kill enemies with a lethal, I'm pretty sure it goes to your main hand weapon. Because we don't have a main hand weapon, we only have one weapon that could classify as a main hand weapon. I don't know if the knife can be leveled. Let me make sure our fists can't be leveled. No, they cannot. So I want to pull out the knife, upgrade the knife, and we are knifing, I think, a bit faster with it. Maybe. I want to see. I don't think the knife can be leveled, but if I use the knife, can I level my primary weapon? we just hit either like I think we just hit level 16 on it. It's I've just been going for the what's the equivalent, like the diamond. I think it's called Viper or Cobra. I've been going for that for the assault rifles. I think my strategy is going to be I want to get guns gold and then use them with the augment. So it'll kind of be like the episodes will have two aspects to it, where one aspect would be like, ooh, look, I got this gun gold here, good attachment strand on it, and here's a really cool augment synergy, you know, something along those lines. I'm not saying every episode is going to be like that, but I think it's a way to kind of keep me on the grind with my gold guns and not forget, because I do eventually want that. And I also, this is going to sound stupid, this is going to sound like the stupidest thing, I'll just say it, I really want to, once I do get dark matter and I'm still making Black Ops 6 videos, I think there's a lot of absolutely dope, like absolutely dope, like, what would they even be called? Like, specialty camos, and I want to show those off, man. I want to eventually disable the Pack-Punch camo altogether. I'm not a big fan of it. Someone uploaded a picture on the Call of Duty Zombies subreddit. It was like the camo inverted on a campaign version gun. I'm not making much sense, I know. And it looked a lot like the Warzone Diamond, or Dark Matter. Oh my god. I don't... What is it? We have 4 now, right? We have 4. We have gold, we have diamond, we have the one for once you have all of them diamond, and then we have the one for once you have all of them that, which is dark matter, right? Because you have to complete challenges. So once you get everything to the Cobra, then you have a challenge for the one, and then once you have all those challenges done, you get diamond, I'm pretty sure, which feels kind of redundant. I don't know. I don't really get it. It's like, okay, get all your pistols, get your single pistol done, gold, okay? So that's like tier 1, get your individual gun. Then it's get class of gun, right? And that's diamond. And then once you get your class and individual weapons, that's all of them. And in my brain, you should get dark matter. But it's like, no, now you need to go back through every weapon and do one more challenge, which I don't hate. It just doesn't make the most sense to me. I also don't know whether it's better to use the fist or the knife. I'll be honest. I wish we had the Cold War thing where it would heal you. I'm pretty sure the only thing we have right now from Melee Macchiato similar to that is, I don't think it heals, I think it just reloads a portion of your main weapon. So if you run out of ammo, the idea is like you're trapped, you run out of ammo, you melee, you have more ammo, you kill them, right? Maybe that would work really good with like a wonder weapon. You know, something like that maybe, rather than an assault rifle. You know, one bullet in a wonder weapon ideally goes substantially further than 10 bullets in an assault rifle. So I don't know exactly how that would work. I also know that Aether Shroud has like an augment where you pull out like an Aether weapon and it is able to... Okay, hey. Now that I'm not going to complain about. The issue, right, is if I knew I was just going to have to use the knife, I would have way quicker, or I would have much prioritized like the faster punch. Because I would hope that that would affect it. Look, because we know the damage affects it. So it's just what from Melee Macchiato does your melee inherit and what does the fist inherit, right? There's got to be like a tag. And one tag is like melee damage increase. Anything with tag melee damage increase. And it's like fist. Fist gains, like, I mean, it's so bad just being able to only hit one. It's so bad. It's like fist gains AoE. Melee does not equal fist, right? So your fist has the melee tag and the fist tag. Your knife, understandably, would only have melee tag and maybe weapon tag, you know? So baseball bat and knife would maybe have the melee tag and the weapon tag, and then your fist have fist tag and melee tag, and fist would also impact this, right? So that's kind of my thinking. That's my assumption. This could all be wrong. This is just the assumption I'm having to work on based on what I'm seeing. This is that nerd shit I love, boy. this is that stuff I love. Let's take the stim shot. Maybe that could end up helping a bit if we get in too much of danger. Now it's okay. I just looked at the bottom of my screen. I saw it looked like my fist icon. And it is my fist icon, but man, now it's even more confusing. I think that doesn't have anything to do with like the tag system I'm kind of creating in my own head. Because if it did, we would have the AoE, right? Now the question is, does a baseball bat inherit AoE? That would be really interesting. And I'm down. They deal so much damage. I have 14k points. I think I'm going to run to the armor over there. I kind of just want that tier 3 armor. I'm going to get tier 3 armor, and I think I'm going to get Jug. I don't feel like I need more damage right now, and I'm going to say that, and all of a sudden my weapon's going to start tickling the enemies, which will be a bit of a problem. But I think I want Quick Revive. Oh, I don't have Melee Macchiato anymore. Okay, still a one-shot at least on these guys. Dude, they deal so much damage. They actually deal so much damage through armor. I really am going to need Jug early on. I should have maybe prioritized getting Jug. Oh my gosh. Dude, meleeing these guys is going to be difficult. You have Stim Shot. I know, but I don't want to waste it because where did you come from? One of the story zombies, not story zombies, like one of the map zombies. I don't know how to like describe them. Well, don't worry, we're not squeezing the trigger. Oh, hit detection, hit detection, hit detection. Or skill diff. We can say either. I'm down to say either. Am I allowed to use, like... Oops, misclick. Whoopsie. Look. You want me to go down? You want me to lose a challenge? You don't want to see anymore? Look, sometimes we got to work with... I don't know what to do here. I think that maybe the Aether Shroud Augment would have been the way to go. I think once we do the Bat one, I'm going to try to have the Melee Shroud or the Aether Shroud Augment that lets you extend the duration based on your melee kills. The thing is, I really like having the extra charge, and you do have to give that up. It does take up the same slot, but man, I really like the Melee Augment in Cold War, though, where you like healed by doing it. I really miss that. I wish we had that. I wish it wasn't only the reload, because it's like, what, faster back pedal, you can... What is it? Melee faster, AoE. I can't remember the other ones. I honestly can't. Maybe there is one. I'm just like completely brain farting right now. Do I rebuy Melee Macchiato? 3 gums awarded. Arsenal Acceleration. Did we get an ultra rare that I'm probably never going to use and will just permanently stay? I think I have like 2 of each ultra rare now. Maybe only 1 of each. I don't know. I don't use them though, man. Like, I don't know. In my brain, I'm like, that's easy mode. I don't want easy mode. I want to be able to just like play the game. Like, even the regular gobble gums, like, there's no reason to not use them. You literally unlock them without even trying to. It's just, I mean, the whole point of them is to use them. Like, I'll save it for whenever I do Easter eggs, probably, just because I hate doing Easter eggs. Like, I don't care for a challenge there. But if I'm just doing this kind of thing, the fun of it to me is the challenge. Why would I remove what is the fun part, right? That's what I'm thinking in my head. Yeah, I'm definitely going to prioritize Jug because I'm going to be getting slapped a lot whether I'm using the Fist or this. I know the Fist, like, seems like it'd be better. I'm not necessarily saying it. I don't know. I really think it's better just... Because I think I'm going to be getting hit regardless. I really think I'll be getting hit regardless. Okay, Knife just leveled to level 6, meaning Fist kills go to held weapon, primary weapon. Melee weapon kills goes to individual weapon. I'm piecing it together slowly but surely. Now we just need actual armor plates, and we might be in an okay situation, but we've got to get those first. For some reason, I was like thinking in terms of vampire survivors. It's like, man, I need a tracked orb. That way I can pick up the things on the ground farther away, you know? I wouldn't be running past all these armor plates. I would love like a magnetic perk that draws things on the ground to you and like auto picks them up. So like, instead of having to run over an armor plate, any armor plates within a certain radius just automatically get pulled to your inventory. Maybe it also, like, one of the augments is you're allowed to carry 2 sets of lethals and 2 sets of tacticals, and whatever you have equipped is more likely to drop. You know, I think that'd be really cool. Hey, Treyarch, I'm ready to be hired. Now, look, I don't know if I'm willing to relocate from East Coast to West Coast, but we can work it out. Look, ideas can be transmitted through anything. We don't need me sitting there in person. We don't need that. That's not important. But my people will be in contact with your people, okay? And by my people, I mean, I don't even think I've been to... I'll be honest. I know I shouldn't say this. I don't think I've been signed into the Apothos email, and I don't know how long. I have not been signed into the Apothos Twitter. I have not been signed into the Apothos anything but YouTube account. Even then, it's like iffy on the day. It's like, I don't know. I know, like, I had a few sponsorship opportunities. I've still yet to take a sponsor on this channel, which is crazy. Because fun fact, I thought about this. Raid Shadow Legends wanted to sponsor me for... At the time, it was like a few $100. And it wasn't like... I've talked about this. It's not a moral thing, the reason why I declined it. Because at the end of the day, make money where you can. You guys have the opportunity to skip it. If the game looks interesting to you, play it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I don't think anyone should ever, like... Now, look, if I was showing, like... how do I word this? If I was showing something that was like... And then I was going to say gambling. Okay, but people can make the argument, well, gacha games are gambling. And sure, I don't disagree. But again, at the end of the day, you got to make money, and you got to sell out a little bit. I don't think, like, hey, look, I played gacha games. I played Sword Art Online Memory Defrag. Okay, I loved it. I have nothing inherently against gacha games. So like gambling, sure, play responsibly. I take a gacha sponsor. I don't think I take a slot sponsor though. I don't know if the bag was big enough. Maybe family comes first, right? Like, yeah, you offer me $5 million and I play freaking gambling. Family comes first. Sorry, boys. I'll happily set up my family for life. At the end of the day, family always comes first. That's just how I go about things. I would sell all of y'all for it. I'm sorry. Hands up, cock. This is me saying right now, if I ever do a gambling sponsorship, it is not because I agree or believe in that crap. It is purely to get my family the bag, and That's what comes first to me, brothers. That's what comes first. I'll see you boys on kick.com. Oh man, it's always interesting dilemma because everyone, it's so easy to say like, yeah, I would never take like a gambling sponsorship, and then you're like, man, that's generational wealth that would make the rest of my family, like, it would help. It's like crazy when you think about how much that money could actually improve everyone you know and love's lives. And you have to ask yourself, it's kind of Machiavellian in a sense, but kind of the opposite. The needs of the many versus the needs of the few. But the thing is, you actually know the few. It's kind of like the trolley problem. Would you rather the trolley run over one person you know or 20 people that you don't know? And it's difficult. I could ramble this all day. But at the end of the day, I thought about it. I think the trolley problem is different because like I'm killing them now. Hopefully I'm not killing anyone by taking a gambling sponsorship if I was ever offered. Again, this is hypothetical. It would be millions. Okay, let's make this clear. I wouldn't be taking one for like a few thousand. Okay, it would have to be like generational wealth. Let's not get it twisted. Okay, Apothos isn't selling out for a few hundred. Okay, let's make that clear. That's all I was gonna. Now, Raid Shadow Legends, few hundred, different story altogether. Okay, but you ask yourself like, yeah, man, I would prioritize my family every day of the week. I'm sorry. I won't apologize for it though, and I hope a lot of people make that same choice. I don't know. It's like, wow, because here's the thing. If I was the only person on the internet being that potentially quote unquote like a negative influence, like if I was the difference, but the reality is there's so many people that do it. A little old Apothos would just be one more drip in the pan, you know. Like, and again, I understand the implications. I understand, like, well, you know, if there were no drips, if everyone didn't think that way, you know, difference starts with you. And it's like, sure, difference does start with me. But I'm telling you, I'll stand by it. Family comes first to me. That's how it is. I buy my grandparents a home, buy my parents a home. Maybe everyone shares one home, like one crappy little shed if we move to Vancouver. Who knows? It could go any direction. Oh, that makes sense. I thought it was. I don't like gambling. I think gambling's horrible. I think gambling addiction's one of the worst things in the world. But at the end of the day, it's not like I'm forcing anyone to gamble if I took... Again, let's say it's here. Multi-million! Okay, multi-million. I'm not forcing anyone to, but it is a way that someone could see that and think, oh, well, it's okay if he does it, so it's okay if I do it. And I would hate that to happen. I would. And I would hope... You know what I would do? If anyone had that happen to them, where because of my videos or whatever, and they fell into like a gambling spiral... I would pay for rehab for them. If I had the money and the means, I would do it. And they could prove, like, that they weren't just going to spend it on more gambling. You know what I mean? But if I ever took a multi-million-dollar, like, gambling thing, I would, and anyone needed, like, wanted help for gambling rehab, and I was able to provide it, hell yeah. The chance to make the world a better place for just some money, sure. That's kind of the gist of it, right? Make the world as good of a place as you can. Yeah, so it's hard whenever you have to decide, you know, am I making the world a worse place by taking a sponsorship whenever I can make so many people's lives better? I think it's okay as long as you try to provide opportunity for help. And I don't know this, but I like to imagine, I feel like I've heard some of this, like, some gambling content creators do have, like, systems set up to help fans of theirs and everything. And I think that's respectable. Because you could always just be, like, a massive POS and not even try to, like, I'm not going to be able to get it, am I? And, like, I don't know. Maybe I changed my views on it. Maybe someone makes a compelling argument in the chat about why I should hate my family, and I'm like, you know what, you're right. I won't be going to Christmas this year. I know, it's a hyperbole. It's a hyperbole, guys. It's a hyperbole. Don't take it serious. Let me see if I can get some, like... I'd love some AoE action. I don't know how we're going to deal with this abomination. Oh. I forgot that, like, you have to build the things in this game. I'll be honest, I don't think we have much further. I don't know how we were going to kill the abomination. It didn't look like I could hit the head. If I can't hit the head, I can't kill the guy. That's just how it's going to go. Guys, didn't it go the best we have any? I just had to make it better. Please let me know. But if you enjoyed the video, which I hope you did. Sorry about the gambling thing, but I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. Oh, that fun stuff. And yeah, have a good one, everybody. Take it easy.